In part two of chapter 7, we'll talk about, we'll have an overview of some of the most basics of fundamental cost management processes. In other words, the processes or phases that an IT project manager needs to be involved in to manage costs in relation to an IT project. Process number one is estimating cost. What it means you need to develop an approximation or estimate of the costs of the resources needed to complete a particular project. You do those estimates first at the activity level, one activity at a time, but then you can aggregate it to more general categories such as labor or software development or hardware expense. Once you come up with cost estimates with estimates of costs for particular activities, you will determine the overall budget. That involves allocating the overall cost estimate to individual work items to establish a baseline for measuring performance. So the budget has a timeline, and as you progress through this timeline, you compare what you spend versus what you plan to spend, right? And that gives you a sense whether you're performing well with respect to cost or not. And then another important process, controlling cost. It means controlling changes to the project budget. In other words, you see whether you adhere to the regionally approved budget, and if not, then you make changes to the budget, you make some adjustments, you communicate those changes, and so forth. So here you have those processes visualized together with some outputs or documents that are used in each of those processes. So you can pause for a minute and read about those details in this particular diagram. This concludes part 2 of chapter 7. Thank you for watching.